These makeshift shelters in Idlib province bear witness to the staggering human cost of Syria's war, now in its 10th year. Children who weren't born when the fighting began live with their families in one of the many camps for those displaced not once but many times. The adults are mostly out of work. Nearly 3 million Syrians in the last rebel-controlled enclave in the northwest depend on aid to survive. They are anxious about Russia's efforts at the UN Security Council to limit vital cross-border aid deliveries.
The Russian efforts to close the crossing is very, very harmful for us. This is not of any benefit to us. It will prevent humanitarian aid. We are living by that, and we fight over it. Without it, nothing will work. We will die of hunger.
Supplies of United Nations humanitarian aid from Turkey into northwest Syria is already restricted to 2 crossings. Russia wants to cut access to just one. Relief supplies from Iraq and Jordan have stopped since January because of Russian and Chinese opposition.
What can we Syrians expect from Russia? Russia has done nothing but destroy and displace us. If it were not for the Russian regime, the war of Russia and Iran against us, we would not be displaced in this camp.
UN agencies have been supplying life-saving food and medicines to displaced Syrians for the past 6 years, and they want to keep the crossings open.
UN agency in general, it's about 30%. If all the cross-border connections in next time stop, this 30% will go to Damascus. And we know actually from our experience with the regime in general, they will not provide any kind of support to the northwest Syria.
Idlib reported its first coronavirus infections on Thursday. Aid agencies have warned of the catastrophic consequences of an outbreak in overcrowded camps in a province where more than 80 hospitals have been damaged in attacks since December. The dire health crisis is coupled with a crippling financial crisis which has left the Syrian pound nearly worthless and caused prices in shops to soar. Aid agencies warn that access to border crossings is critical to avoid starvation and disease for millions of Syrians. Priyanka Gupta, Al Jazeera.